Hello, everybody. Welcome to, my YouTube channel. This is my first video playing episode, but it's not my first time playing episode. I love this game because it's an interactive story game, something to keep you bored while you're in quarantine with the current thing that's happening right now in the world. It's something to keep everybody busy. So this story is called Why Me? And let's just get right into it without further ado, because this is my fourth time recording this. So, reason being, had some issues with the volume, still am. So, if some things are paused, then you know why. Anyway, here it is, Willow Hill, one of the richest towns in the whole country. It's got everything you could ever want, from museums full of priceless art to world-class shopping centers. Not to mention that some of the richest and famous people in the world live here. Whether it is that famous actor from that one movie, and here I think I'm just talking about keeping in mind that a lot of these writers are not from the United States or Canada, so the grammar is not going to be perfect all the time. Also, my reading may be off because this is my fourth time recording this video, so I'm a little brain dead at this point and a little frustrated at the same time. So next, or that sexy singer that you hate to love, you know the one. I'm sure we all do, and there's no question about it. Willow Hill is the place to be if you have money. And then there's me, Luna James. I'm 16 years old and I also live in Willow Hill. And before you ask, no, those bags under my eyes aren't from partying. Ever since my father passed away, I've had trouble sleeping. Doctors call it insomnia. I call it a pain in the ass. Oh well, nothing a little makeup won't fix. And what do we want to change about her appearance? I just customized it a little bit. I think I changed her hair, her eyebrows, nose, lips, so basically almost everything. Yeah, I gave her a 10 because she did look a little bit like a vampire. We don't want that. So I'm giving her a 10 here. And then I was gonna change her eyes, but I left them the same. Changed the color to dark brown though instead, because I never do dark brown. I always do like aqua blue or something. And I'm like, why don't I just do dark brown eyes? And then nose shapes. I really like the Grecian one. The other ones look very cartoonish. I think the Grecian nose actually looks a little bit more realistic. It has a little bump. Still cute though. And then we did a full lip for our girl. We love those pouty lips. So we gave her a full lips, and I think I changed the hair. I couldn't decide on what hair to do, so I literally gave her a wavy bob, but it takes me like 10 minutes to literally choose a hairstyle at this point. Oh yeah, and I was gonna change the color of her lips as well, give her some lipstick, but then I was like, nah, just leave her natural, let her be natural. And then face shape, I usually just leave it as a default shape, whatever they give me. But I don't know, diamond is like my default, my go-to. If I don't really like the default one, I usually go to diamond or defined diamond even. Depends on how I'm feeling, depends on how contoured I want our character to look. In this case, I just kind of left it the way it was. By the way, I love investing. I love watching anything in regards to investing. So that pop-up you just saw is, I think it's called Investing with Rose, where she talks about how to invest, where to invest, how to invest a $1,200 stimulus that you just received instead of spending all of it. So if you guys are interested in investing videos, definitely go on YouTube and look up Investing with Rose. She has a lot of very good ideas and strategies as well. And I'm still going through customization here. We made her hair orange because we stand in unique queen. So I give her an orange hair color. I've also always wanted to do orange hair, but like I don't have the balls for that because I feel like my hair would turn some weird yellow color and I don't think it would be pretty. But I love orange hair. Anyway, we just said I may be poor, but I look like $1,000,000. And yes, you do, sweetie. Alright, now she's off to school. We're putting on our uniform, and her mom says, Penny's here. Oh man, I didn't realize I was so late coming. There you are. I was starting to think you're a vampire. That's my mom. Apart from Penny, she's my best friend. After my dad died, she's had to work 2 jobs just to keep us afloat. Did you sleep all right? Not really. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. This can't continue. I want you to see someone, a specialist. Mom, we've been over this. We can hardly afford rent, much less overpriced quack doctors. Besides, was he gonna say get more exercise, take kava kava root, no texting before bed? I don't even know what kava kava root is. I just want you to be healthy and happy, that's all. You're in high school now, and these should be some of the best years of your life. Honestly, that's not always the case. High school is not fun for me. Thanks, Mom. Speaking of high school, I should go. I'm sure Penny's getting impatient. Alright, see you tonight. I'm making chicken pot pie for dinner. My favorite. See you later. There you are. I was worried I'd have to send in a search party. That's Penny Myers, my best friend since grade school. She's totally awesome. Although I have to admit that she's, ever since we started high school, she's been a little bit boy crazy. You'll never guess what just happened. What? Dustin K just announced his big first Friday party. So, Dustin K is one of the most popular kids in school. This is our biggest chance to break into high society. Yeah, but Dustin K doesn't know that either of us exist. Not true, I sit next to him in chemistry class, and just the other day he called me Patricia. But your name is Penny. The point is, he acknowledged my existence. With the wrong name, sis. Anyway, it's a start. All we have to do is get on his radar, and we're home free. So, we have, alright, Penny, I'll think about it. There's more important things than being popular. You're right, popularity is everything. I said, alright, Penny, I'll think about it. In the meantime, we better get to school, or the only radar we'll get on is the home monitors. Come on, or we're gonna be late. Well, here it is, Willow Hill High School. My home away from home. It's a strange place perched directly between one of the richest zip codes in the country and one of the poorest. Guess which side I'm on? Did you hear that Parker Lockwood got a convertible? He literally couldn't get any cooler if he tried. You know, Penny, there's more to life than just being cool. You're right. I should really get highlights. That's not what I mean. Oh my god. I'm guessing this is a mean girl. And here we have Bella Dupree, the most popular girl on campus. Her father owns a popular brand of frozen dinners, and just like them, she's cold, rich, and bad for your health. She looks like a vampire, straight up. For some reason, she's decided to make it her life's ambition to make me miserable. Well, if it isn't little Miss Eyebags. Tell me, do you have to check them in before you board a flight? Now that you could ever afford to buy a plane ticket. Honestly, she has no bags. I don't know what she's talking about. Like, I see no bags in her eyes. that Bella, I can't stand her. She's so used to getting her way. So we really have no choice, even though someone should really stand up to her. Y'all are right. We're just gonna say nothing. What's the matter? Can't even afford a good comeback? Come on, girls. Our clothes are going out of style just standing next to this trash. Like, I don't understand the difference between all their outfits. They're wearing the same uniform, literally. You're already out of style, sis. You're wearing just a school uniform. Don't pay any attention to her. She's not worth it. Oh my god, he's coming. He's coming. Parker Lockwood is coming. I love how she fainted. What does Parker Lockwood look like? I said he's already perfect. And there he is, the richest kid in school, the self-proclaimed king of Willow Hill High himself. Parker Lockwood. Girls love him, boys want to be him. But make no mistake, the person who loves Parker Lockwood the most is Parker Lockwood. Figures. He looks narcissistic as hell. Parker, where were you last night? You missed it. Ladies as far as the eye could see. Don't you worry, boys. I had more than enough last night, if you know what I mean. Sounds like a fuck boy. For real. You're the man, Parker. Yeah, couldn't be cooler, huh? And there's a school bell. I was about to say doorbell. Well, that's the bell. See you at lunch. What the hell was I taking so long here? See, this is what I mean. Like, my volume wasn't working. I uploaded the video 3 times already, and I don't know why. What's going on with the volume? So, there's gonna be a lot of pauses. I apologize for that. Next videos will be a little bit better. I promise. Man, the Parker Lockwood makes me so angry. Just because he's the richest guy in school, he thinks he can treat women however he wants. I wish there was at least one guy in school who wasn't a complete and total tool. Good morning, class. Today we've got a new student by the name of Tony Turner. Say hello, Tony. Hey. This is Tony Turner, the new kid in town. And at this point, I'm altering Tony as well. Because, you know, if he's the new kid in town, we gotta make him look hotter than Parker Lockwood. And Dustin, or Dusty, whatever the fuck his name is. So, I think I left most of his features the same except for his hair, his nose, and his mouth. So I'm just customizing him here. The long braid, it actually looks good on him. We should have left that hairstyle on him. But it's all good. We'll go with the Rugrat haircut. That's what I call it. When I see guys with that hair, I just laugh. I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm watching the Rugrats or something. Face shapes. I wanted to give him a square jaw, but like I wasn't really feeling how it started looking. So I just left him with a generic facial shape. Yeah. I was going back and forth between a square jaw and generic because I just wanted to see the difference. And there was not even that much of a difference. Usually I like Grecian on guys and girls, but in this story they shaped it differently, so I didn't really like how it looked, so I just left him with whatever other nose I selected, and then I made his lips a little bit more full. Otherwise everything was left the same. Yeah, the new kid's in a class of his own. And all the girls are swooning over him, of course. Wow, that guy is a total smoke show. Probably just like every other jerk in school. Just what the doctor ordered. I selected just what the doctor ordered. It looks like there's an empty seat next to Miss James you can take. Very convenient. Is that alright with you, Miss James? Sure. It's like, what do you expect her to say? No? There's no other choice. Oh, that reminds me, Miss James, you know the school pretty well. Convenient as well. But then Bella ruins it for us. Would you be willing to show Tony here around after class? I do it myself, but I've got a meeting. With all due respect, Mr. Taylor, why choose a nobody like Luna? Besides, as class president, it's my responsibility to give new students a warm welcome. Well, I suppose you do have a point, but I offered it to Miss James, so first it's up to her. Maybe this is my chance to meet a guy without having to share him with Bella and her cronies. And he is super cute. I'd love to show him around before Bella convinces him I'm a loser, so we can spend alone time with Tony, or pass and let Bella win again. And we don't have a choice except for to pass and let Bella win again. I think I'll pass, Mr. Taylor. Very well, then I suppose it's up to you, Bella. You know what? I'm sure Tony will come around if he's a decent guy because he'll find out Bella's real personality. So I hear there's this new kid, Tony something. Yeah, Tony Turner. He sits next to me in science class. People say he looks like a God's handsome younger brother. I don't know. He's good looking, I guess. But high school guys are all the same. Rich and sexy? No, childish and self-obsessed. I'm sure Tony's just like all the others. It's kind of true, though. You can't expect guys in high school to be serious. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, it's already Wednesday. I can't believe we've only got 2 more days until the big party. We've got to up our game and get noticed. The first party of the year is the most important. I can't go another year as a social nobody. I just can't. Don't worry, we'll figure something out. Why do you want to go so badly anyway? Well, you're not a nobody to me. I obviously selected you. Well, you're not a nobody to me. Which Penny approves of. I will figure something out about the party. Don't worry. Thanks, Luna. You're the best. Anyway, I better get going. See you tomorrow. Mom, I'm home. Maybe she's in the kitchen. I said I'd be able to paint next week. No, not all of it, but at least enough to make a dent. Please, I just need more time. Mom, what's wrong? Luna? It's nothing. Everything is fine. It doesn't sound fine. Come on, Mom. I thought we told each other everything. You're right, and you deserve to know the truth. That was Mr. Gilling. He needs the rent, and I don't have it. Don't have it? What do you mean? With a cleaning job on the side and the hospital job, there should be more than enough. I'm afraid it's much worse than you think, darling. You see, I'm 4 months behind. 4 months? How is that even possible? Oh, darling, your father's medical bills left us in debt. Ever since he died, all I could do is put food on the table. Mr. Gilling has been letting us slide by, but he says enough is enough. He's evicting us. What? This is insane. Are we really going to be homeless? My poor mother, I can tell she feels so guilty. She's always been there for me. I should say something to comfort her. We can't comfort our mom, so we gotta let our anger out. That teen angst, it's normal. Unfortunately, you can't make her laugh or comfort her. Why didn't you tell me? I could have gotten a job. I could have helped. No, Luna, I could never ask you to do that. My parents made me work while I was in high school. I never had time to focus on my studies. It's one of the reasons we're in the fix we're in now. I swore I'd never make my own daughter work and go to school at the same time. I guess it doesn't matter now. I'm going to fix this, Luna, I promise. I think you've done enough. Hi, it's Amelia. Amelia James? I know it's been a while. Listen, are you free for coffee today? I've got a big favor to ask. The next morning. Great, another sleepless night. Although I guess this time I actually have an excuse. I feel exhausted. I was up all night trying to come up with solutions to our money problem. Oh well, I suppose there's no sense in crying about it. It's time to face the day. I don't get it. Hasn't your mom been like working 2 jobs? Yeah, but the hospital cut her hours. They can't afford to have her there, and she owes 4 months' rent. I don't know what's going to happen now. We'll be homeless, I guess. I'm sure your mother will find a way. She always does. After your father died, she stepped up big time. Yeah, she's resourceful, all right, and somehow she's managed to stay ahead of all of it of these years. Crap. Speaking of running out of time, there's a second bell. We better hurry or we'll be late to class. I hear the new hall monitor is really cracking down on tardiness. Yeah, Mr. Kabari, didn't he used to be in the military or something? No, he wanted to be in the military, but they wouldn't take him because he's crazy. They call him Cobra Kabari because he's such a snake. Anyway, see you later. Oh, and remember, if you run into Dustin, be extra nice. We need to get invited to that party. I better head to class too. The last thing I need today is detention. What the? Well, what are you doing out of class, soldier? Nothing. I was on my way there and what? Tardiness is unacceptable at this establishment and is punishable by detention. Detention? But I can't get detention. If I do that, my mom will let me throw my party. Well, then I guess you should have thought of that before you were late to class. Oh man, it's Dustin. He's getting busted by Cobra Kabari. Thanks to him, if I'm quick, I should be able to sneak past. Although, maybe this is my big chance. If I save Dustin from detention, he'll definitely invite Penny and I to his party. And Penny's been such a good friend, she really deserves to go. I can get us into the party if I save Dustin. Should we save Dustin or save ourselves? Save yourself, sis. There's no sense in both of us going to detention. Here goes nothing. What? Did somebody just run by? Must be losing it anyway. Now where were we? Amelia, it's so good to see you. Loretta, it's been so long. Are you okay? Your message made it sound like something was terribly wrong. It's a long story. For an old friend like you, I've got all day. Linda, hold all my calls. There. Now I know just a place where we can have a nice long chat. Follow me. Oh, great. There's that oaf Parker Lockwood, and it's just the two of us. Where's Cobra Kabari when you need him? Maybe if I just tiptoe past, he won't see me. Whoa, what's the rush there, gorgeous? In case you haven't noticed, the second bell rang about 3 minutes ago, and I need to get to class, don't you? Are you kidding me? I'm Parker Lockwood. I don't have to do anything I don't want to. Now, it just so happens that I'm in the mood for a little, shall we say, female companionship. And you're the only girl in sight, so what do you say? How about we step into my convertible so you can see what it's like to be with a real man? Ew. I can't stand this guy. He thinks he's God's gift to women. I should take him down a notch, or just run past him. I gotta go, bye. Tell him, boy, bye. I wonder who that was. She was kind of cute. That's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that, Amelia. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. How's your daughter? What's her name again? Her name's Luna, and she's fine. When I told her the news, she offered to get a job. But I couldn't have done that to her. I'm her mother. I'm supposed to look after her, not vice versa. That's so sweet of her. What about your son? He's about Luna's age, right? Yeah, he's a good, but I don't see him as much as I would like. He goes out a lot. Luna's completely the other way. She's always home. I wish she'd go out more. Not because I don't like her being home, you understand? I just wish she'd have more friends, more fun, like we did when we were younger. I just feel she's missing out. Sounds like my son and your daughter could teach each other a thing or two. Hang on, I just thought of something. I think I might have just solved both of our problems. Later. I can't believe Parker Lockwood wanted to make out with you. He's so dreamy. He's a pig. He would have made out with anybody. I just happened to be the only one around. Well, I still think he's hot. Anyway, gotta run. Give your mom my best. Mom? Really? Thank you so much. Yes, talk to you soon. Thanks again. Well, you certainly sound happy. What, did we win the lottery or something? Not quite, but I've got some good news. I found us a place to live. What? That's great. Well, we'll be staying with an old friend of mine. She offered me a job to be her live-in maid. Her maid? Her and her husband need some extra help around the house, and we need somewhere to stay. Listen, I know it's not perfect, but it's the best we could have hoped for. We'll make it work, like we always do. She's such a good daughter. Oh, I almost forgot. She has a son about your age. She goes to your school. Really? Yeah, his name is Parker, I think. Parker Lockwood? Are you really going to move in with Parker Lockwood? And what's the deal with this new kid, Tony? We'll find out next time on Why Me. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch you in the next episode, which will be uploaded today. And going forward, I'm going to try to upload 2 episodes a week, 2 every Wednesday. I know it's a big promise to make because obviously we have to go through these. But stay tuned. If you like what you saw, then there's more of this to come. Plenty of more stories on episode every day. So if you guys want to have a specific story narrated, then let me know in the comments which one that is. Otherwise, subscribe subscribe and hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Take care. Bye.